in charge of this one. And Katie Boulter winning the toss and choosing to receive first. So if things do get a bit tight here today going down the stretch, she's got very good recent muscle memory of coming through a tight one.
Yes.
Couple of forehands, just trying to find the radar right now. Katie Boulter going a bit long.
Trying to be aggressive as well. If she has missed, it does send a message to Uchijima. Serve can be a little up and down.
30 all.
Well, she'll be aware that Shibahara got off to a slow start in the opening match and never really caught up to herself, did she?
She'll be hoping that doesn't happen here, won't she?
She will. That's the kind of first strike tennis that she is capable of.
Good placement with the serve. And does have a very loose arm on the forehand.
She'll be pleased to get through that first hold and get a little bit of momentum at the start of this second match of the day. You mentioned that run in Madrid, which is certainly propping things up for her at the moment. That win over Jessica Pegula was the biggest of her career by quite a distance, the only top 20 win she has on her resume at the moment. Might come in useful, though, that kind of intel, mightn't it, if Japan can find a way back to face the USA in the semi-finals.
Yeah, it would be a rematch.
Katie Boulter representing Great Britain to serve.
Broke the line with the forehand. Oh, that's nice.
30 love. 40, love.
Not giving Moyuka Uchijima a chance really to get into this game. Yeah, that's a muscular hold of serve.
Great Britain, 1 game off.
Which sends a message, doesn't it?
It's such an important part of Boulter's game when she's serving well and hitting her spots. Just when he's able to get those quick points, but also she can just stay up close to the baseline, really control things. And then gives you a little more freedom when you're returning as well, if you are getting through your service games quickly.
There's that first strike on the forehand again. Teed up very well. Oh, that made the journey.
Didn't back up at all there, able to redirect this up the line. Just jamming Boulter up. Just have that aggressive return position.
Yeah, so far so good on serve for Uchijima.
You get on a run of losing matches, you're then not as tight, you're not as confident in those key moments, but you've got to continue to do the work off the court so you're ready when things do change.
And as this sport always tells you, time and time again, you never know what's waiting around the corner, good or bad.
It's these sorts of events as well, when you come together as a team, and you know, it brings different emotions out in you. You see the players who love and thrive in these types of situations, and the ones that do well, then it has an impact when they go back on tour.
Yes, oftentimes you can use it as that springboard, can't you? And that is the first point that Katie Boulter has dropped behind her serve so far. So strong start from her behind her own delivery.
With the ball toss. A little low, that one. up on the serve, took a bit of pace off, a bit more shape on it, just to make sure she made it. It's quite effective on these courts. It does seem to jump up off the court.
Good reaction and a good mini recovery here from the double fault.
I did the right thing not to hit that first ball toss. Got it spot on, second delivery.
No coming back from that.
2 games over.
So back where we started. And a spring in the Boulter step after that close.
I hit her spots well on serve.
Quite a contrast in first serve percentages here, 75% for Katie Boulter, just 45% for Uchijima. Brilliant, inspired ball striking and point construction.
Oh, it really was great use of the court, and they were to get Uchijima deep behind the baseline. It's a great finish from Boulter, the way that she just steps in and hits the forehand, creates that shorter shot, the angle.
That's a great response, though. Mixing up the serve direction nicely. Well, you squeeze the space if you go down the middle and ask someone to hit an ambitious winner past you, and that's what she's just done.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that sort of deep middle play can be effective. Beforehand, you're going to get a few more errors from Uchijima. There's quite a lot going on with the swing. Can rush that side. She's got time, though. It is an effective shot.
Oh, she was waiting for that.
15-14.
Oh, she's been threatening, hasn't she, with the aggressive mindset, her court position to take that second serve on.
She gets the error, and with it, the first break of serve here. And it's another strong British start to a match. Katie Boulter with the early initiative here against Moyuka Uchijima. Well, it was all about who was going to give in first, and in the end, it's Boulter who makes the first error.
Just mistimed that forehand. And both directing a lot just down the centre of the court.
Alarm bells just starting to go off for Boulter at the moment. We talked about this losing streak this year for Uchijima. We mustn't forget that last year she won 19 in a row at one stage, from Gifu all the way to the second round of Roland Garros. So the tennis gods give and they take away, don't they?
They do. I mean, it's an unbelievable year, the amount of wins that she had. And then the ranking goes up significantly, so then you are getting into the bigger tournaments. So you obviously want to take your chance, your opportunities, but it's a different feel to the week. I mean, you might still have a decent week, but only win one match at the big events compared to the lower ones where you're involved for the whole week. Again for Boulter, just to try and back up that breaker serve.
Good length, wasn't it?
Changed the flight as well there, Boulter, just playing with a little bit more shape. Allowed her to get the ball slightly deeper and jumping up into Uchijima. It's tough from that position to really be able to time it. Just trying to take it early.
Pace off, but it didn't make any difference because that ball was crushed by Katie Boulter, who backs up the break.
Just catching enough of the line.
Love that reaction from Yankee on the rock.
She was quick to respond here. Boulter knew that she'd made it. She had a decent view there, really good footwork, just moving around the ball to create the space. She's done well there to be able to hold on.
That ball was 99% out, but 100% in.
Exactly. That's all it needs to be.
Nice.
Really good play, great return. And again, she just plants herself right on the baseline. She's got the option of going into the space here, or that smart play of just going back in behind.
Well, I wonder if Anne Kyothevong and team had a chat. I suspect they did with Mika Stojsavljevic, who played Uchijima last year. In Tokyo, I think she saved 5 match points before succumbing on the 6th to Uchijima, did Stojsavljevic, who was still just 15 at the time. It was a wonderful debut performance. But it was a 3-set thriller, so she'll have spent a lot of time on court with Uchijima. And been able to pass on plenty of intel.
Yeah, I mean, I think they do a lot of the video analysis. Jodie Burrage played her as well at Eastbourne, and sort of bringing together that information, and then obviously you want to then set the game plan and the strategy that will suit Boulter as well.
The change up there with the slice backhand. Uchijima didn't enjoy it quite as much.
30-40.
Chucking in some variety. Again, that back behind play that's worked well for Boulter. Carves underneath that ball brilliantly.
Double break possibilities now. Great Britain in a very good place right now. The weight of shot from Katie Boulter just making its presence felt at the moment.
Great serve. Back on the ball, cutting around the outside of it to get it to shoot off the court.
Got hold of the return, didn't she?
It's a better return. Use the pace from Boulter there. Just got it back deep enough. Rushing Boulter.
There in the end.
30-15.
Kept to focus. It can be tough when the ball just keeps coming back and you're just not able to finish it off. Just choosing to let it drop slightly there. Boulter used the drive volley as opposed to smashing it. Sometimes you can lose the ball in the lights. It's the ball toss that she's struggled a bit with. We've seen it a few times where she's aborted it and not quite getting it in the right position.
Doing enough to take her to the brink here in set one. It's another fast start for Great Britain against Japan. Katie Boulter serving brilliantly in the opening set.
Second set, Japan to serve.
Biggest with pace, but she does have that accuracy, especially down the tee. That's great play. Refusing to back up on the return there, Boulter. Good timing. Gives the chance then again to get on to the next ball.
Let for service.
It's another double fault, and just feeling that pressure. She's aware how Boulter's going to be trying to take that return early.
She's just got too much in the rally at the moment. And even when there was a half chance for Uchijima to try and muscle her way back, she just wasn't able to do it.
They didn't take it there at all, and again, just good pressure from Boulter. The way she's going back in behind Uchijima, just rushing her that way. She's not giving up her court position either.
You can see the confidence flowing through the forehand of Katie Boulter there. Immaculate length and the perfect start to the second set.
A great start. You can see the body language there of Uchijima, who just showing her frustration. It's another good return deep down the middle, but I like the shape that Boulter's using as well. Just playing up the back of the ball a little more, that allows her to get that extra bit of depth. And as we saw in the match with Kartal, the ball does jump up off these courts. It's working well, growing in confidence all the time now, Boulter.
I think it's fair to say Great Britain would have signed for this at breakfast this morning.
I think so. So you've got to get themselves over the line, but what a start it's been for them.
Well, they've been clinical so far. And Uchijima desperate to put the brakes on this British momentum. It's a good start to backing up the break. He's looking for the inside-out forehand. It didn't land. And the problems continuing to pile up for Uchijima.
Body language doesn't look good, does it? This is where it can be difficult, because you want to get off to a good start, particularly when you're lacking a bit of confidence. It's tough to keep positive. She's got to try and keep her energy in the right place here, like Shibahara did. Really, she bounced back well.
The thing that is in her favour is that sometimes you can break too early in a set. So she's got plenty of time to find a way back.
She's got to keep telling herself that.
Yeah.
We've got to hope that Boulter's serving stats drop off. So she has been struggling a little on serve in some of her matches, Boulter.
Just a brilliant redirect of all the pace on that Boulter forehand. They love that on the Japanese bench.
That was a really positive point. One of the first times she's been able to get on the front foot, take control of the point.
She would love to replay that point.
Led for service.
Good tenacity in the exchange from Uchijima.
Oh, she was under real pressure, wasn't she? Boulter doing what she's looking to do by using her forehand, opening up the court. I thought it was a good change-up, actually, just taking a bit of pace off, creating that angle, but this time the next forehand. Just enough on it from Uchijima.
Well, this is the first pressure she's faced on serve. And credit to Uchijima for finding her way back in this game.
Well, definitely, because it looked as if it was a bit of a slump, didn't there? The body language lost a little bit of belief. It should be a real boost if she is able to break straight back.
Wonderful point that was. Apologies for a little bit of picture breakup at the moment. But Katie Boulter finding her way back there from break point down.
Back to using her forehand well and making the decision there to use the drop shot where the Uchijima was pretty deep behind the baseline.
Loves that serve down the tee from the deuce court. And found just what she needed there.
Been mixing it up well. That time, accuracy was spot on.
Yeah, such a good hold under the circumstances. And not budging an inch there under pressure.
Oh, what a great point this one was. So again, using that forehand, staying on the front foot and not backing off. And just got stuck in mentally. That was big for Boulter. So important.
Well, she needs this right now, and plenty more besides. Well, the return did all the damage.
Oh, you heard it, great pace there. Really good strike from Boulter. Good options on the next ball.
Sugiyama getting involved. Well, the line was calling, but Katie Boulter couldn't answer the call. It is just the one break in this second set. And that's always an unsettling start.
It was a good serve. Good width again. Got the short ball. Just came up out of the shot just slightly too early. Just forced her to lose control of the ball.
Yeah, I just cannot afford that kind of unforced error at this stage. Pushing hard to get back in this set, but...
Oh, she's well aware of it, isn't she? It's not easy, you know that you've got no option to stay in this tie. You've got to win. That extra bit of pressure, it doesn't help. Handle it and deal with it.
She has struggled, as you highlighted, Lucy, with the ball toss today. She's getting a bit less out of her first serve in this second set as well. But that will be in the back of her mind.
As I said, it has been an area where she struggled in some of her matches on serve. Try and keep her rhythm, take her time with it. Make sure she try and place the ball toss in the right spot. I think she's been smart where, you know, when she's struggled a bit, maybe hit a double fault or not making quite as many first serves, taking a little bit of pace off, gone for more of an 80% type serve that's a bit safer, a bit more shape on it, just to make sure that she lands it.
Didn't have as much time as she would have wanted to line up that forehand.
The return came back pretty quickly. Quick enough to get in position.
For the second consecutive game, she has a break-back point. Again, the second serve does the job, but I think again Uchijima would love to have that return back.
Yeah, I mean, that was a chance for her there. She had a good play on that return. And first and foremost, you've got to get it in the court, make Boulter play, make her have to work for the point.
Katie Boulter on the retreat there. Very relieved to see that ball just miss the baseline. Well, it's been getting complicated on the Boulter serve in this set, but credit to her for finding a way through now. Twice in consecutive service games she has saved break point, and she opens up that gap again.
Yeah, and well, it can also do you a lot of good, can't it? You know, if you just get through those tight moments, you know, there's a little bit of relief, and then you know, you can play a little freer on the next return game. Starts to then get into Uchijima's mind as well, that she's not taking her chances.
Well, the Uchijima second serve has been under pressure in this set. That is the first point she's won behind it. In truth, that point probably should have been Boulter's.
Yeah, she hit a good return, had a finishing forehand there, just over-hitting it.
Oh, some way to make up for the error on the previous point. Absolutely scintillating return.
Just got away with this a little late, but catches the line, and no chance there to be able to dig that out.
Well, the value of that defensive work was so high.
Just struggling with that slightly lower, slow ball from Uchijima. Boulter, she set the point up well again. As you see there, points won over 9 shots. Haven't been too many of them, but Boulter with the advantage.
And you feel with the power and first strike tennis that Boulter is able to play, that longer rally length department is one where Uchijima has to shine.
Yeah, I think probably what we're seeing is we've seen a lot of pointers. I mean, kind of time that any better, that return where, you know, Boulter's moving the ball around, using the forehand, keeping Uchijima, Sue, in defence.
Well, some stunning returning.
Yeah. Timing the ball well on return. It's that relentless pressure, isn't it? She's not backed off, even if she's missed a couple.
Big opportunity here for the double break advantage.
Wait, please.
Oh, it's going to be a first serve. That's tough.
Yeah, that is tough.
First serve.
And she's taken that well, actually. A lot of players would have been a bit less accepting of that.
See how she gets on in this point.
Yeah. No matter, she makes the most of it. And now she and Great Britain in a very, very good place.
Let for service.
So simple, but so effective.
15 love.
Pick up to that short ball, and it's been a quick one so far. Get to this position.
All over that return. And she's got to take risks now.
I think so. I mean, at this stage, yeah, she's not really been able to, or not attempted to try and take that ball on and try and get Boulter on the run. Just feeling her arm there.
It's a couple of times now she's felt the shoulder.
Definitely looking to be more aggressive now.
Well, you could see Ai Sugiyama encouraging her at the change of ends. You could see visually to push up with her court position, because she's lost that territorial battle today.
Well, she has. I mean, she's just been pushed around the baseline, the back of the court, in defence most of the time, and really seen her be able to rush Boulter. A couple of points she has, though. That's the trouble, isn't it? And then it undoes all of that good work, and you just give away a point like that. You know, Boulter will be feeling a little bit of pressure here, and I think that's a makeable return for Uchijima. I mean, she's well aware that she's got to try and cut those errors out. It's another one of those long points. There haven't been many of them, and Boulter's done so well to be able to come out on top at this point. It was a great stretch there with the volley.
Can't do any more with that volley,
No.
really, can she?
Just got enough depth with it, but it was a pretty good response from Uchijima.
It was. Can turn the screw with this next point. That's big-time tennis from Katie Boulter. And it propels her and her team oh so close now.
Really good tennis. Great energy as well from Boulter. You know, really digging in when she's needed to out here, but she stayed committed to her game. She stayed so positive. at the difference. Boulter has been inside the baseline, controlling things. Uchijima been able to get in that more aggressive position.
30-15.
Well, nothing the captain can do now except wait and wonder and hope that there's a route back here. In this sport, stranger things do happen. That is too good. The acknowledgement from Katie Boulter, she read it the other way.
Oh, it was a good change-up, wasn't it? Must be aware that Boulter's been looking to move round to use her forehand, so it's the ideal counter. Let's just slide that down the tee.
Rapid response from Boulter on return.
She's enjoying this one. Read the serve and sent it back quickly.
Well, that forehand is flashing now for Boulter, and so are the warning lights now for Uchijima. Crushed the return.
Advantage, Great Britain.
It's a stunning finish to a simply stunning Great Britain performance. They are back in the semi-finals of the Billie Jean King Cup.
You had such a commanding first set, so how you maintain yourself and get the win?
Yeah, you know, Sonay put a clinical performance out there, so she makes it really easy to follow, and I just tried to stay out there as much as possible, focus on myself and not think too much about the occasion, but obviously super happy to be through. I think it's nice to have some British fans here, so yeah, it's great to have them here, so yeah, really happy to be through to the next round.
今天其实我们看到比赛一开始的时候，博尔特说到，其实因为自己的队友卡塔尔在第一场比赛表现得相当出色，以至于他可以抛弃他的包袱来上场打比赛，所以他觉得今天自己一上来的发挥就相当的出色。同时也感谢现场支持他的粉丝，他觉得你们的支持让他感觉到相当的棒，相当的出色。So, how much did you enjoy yourself through to the semi-final with your team?
God, I'm so pleased, honestly. You know, this team qualified back early in the year and we showed a lot of heart, and yeah, I'm just so happy for the team. They deserve to be here. We're in another semi-final. We've got another shot at a final. Hopefully we can keep going further. But yeah, I hope this is our time now.
其实大家看到，在今年早些时间，英国队博尔特说到，英国队花了非常多的努力进入到比利简金杯的决赛圈。当然，今天他获得胜利之后，他也希望他的团队和他一起，在无论是半决赛，可能甚至是去到更远的决赛当中，获得更多的胜利。So last but not the least, the crowd love you a lot. how about say something to our crowd in Shenzhen, China?
Oh God, my Chinese is horrible, but ni hao, xie xie.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, one more time, KT Boulter.